And then Kanye West used to open up for us after that when he couldn't rap over to Def Jam. You know, they didn't let him, you know, he was writing big hits over H to the is on, V to the.
Doing all those for Jay, but just not getting recognition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
how I let's talk about that because you got to know Kanye West personally before he became Ye, before he got famous,
he was
before
always there, but his opportunity met
uh
his talent. And
right.
John Legend was opening up for him at the time. And
Yeah, I
we,
remember that too. I
yeah, we,
remember when John Legend was first coming out, and yeah, it was all I knew who was all surrounded by each other. You know, it's crazy because like I listen to so much music that in order to know who's like surrounded by each other, you gotta listen to their music. So when I hear Nappy Roots music and I hear production from Kanye, I'm like, oh shit, like they Kanye's homies, like you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
then when I listen to songs with Slum Village and I'm like, oh shit, that's John Legend. Like they all boys, you know what I'm
them
saying?
boys up in
So you
Detroit.
just
Yeah,
tell,
what up, though?
yeah, you can see who's friends and who like associates. And I knew you guys and Kanye were very connected as well a lot. So what if we could do side notes real quick, what has it been like for you to see your brother, your homie being portrayed in the media the way he is right now, and how were you able to avoid getting a certain type of tabloid drama and stuff like that?
The thing
Because
with
I know they come for y'all.
the thing with us was, you know your layers. As the girl saying, don't go chasing waterfowl. Stick to the river and the lake that you used to. And after eating brunch with Prince and Kanye West and Ashford and Simpson, and they say, don't look in Prince's eyes, V. And I'm like, shit. You out here, man. We both in the Midwest. Let me talk to my dog. And
Yeah,
after him explaining what was going on, and then I realized my situation, how. And then after talking to Andre Herrera, it was best to realize, boy, you've been played, but you made. Now, how do you get out of here with your life and your identity? People
right.
disappear in LA, is what my brother said. So then, you see it for what it's worth. I'm a country boy raised by an Indianapolis woman that was really streetwise and real smart. So if he's jugging me and everybody got me there and everybody, like Kanye was ready for his crown. He was from Chicago. He had a
Yeah,
metropolitan area saying when by the time reality rap came, Nappy Roots was made it already, and then the
right.
group wasn't developed enough to carry the message. So then they brought other guys in Atlantic. If you ever watch Cadillac Records, I was more like Muddy Waters. You cut all of these strands from what was around. If you watch that, and you'll see how Chess Records and Muddy Waters. Then you look at all the acts like the Howlin' Wolf, that's T.I.
Right.
Or you look at Chuck Berry, that's Kanye West. And then you see what I'm saying? If you look at
Yeah.
around the times that Nappy Roots was around and what the A&R was doing with us. And then
Yeah.
all of it was about positioning. And then, I didn't want to be a star that bad. So I just put my mouth and realized I wasn't getting the money I was supposed to anyway. Why show you more? And
Yeah, okay. So in situations like that, when you say why show you more, are they um are they forcing you guys to do stuff? Are they forcing you guys to rap about certain things? Like, you
oh
know
no,
how
you know who you are. If your record's good enough and it can reach your audience and it's marketable and sellable, it goes out. If not, the pressure you are when you come from nothing and that bank loan. And are you hard enough to go back to what you was doing before? Are you real
yeah,
enough to now that you that rapper with that funny name and everybody hates you at your house and all your homeboys done fucked over your girlfriend and your family don't like you no more. You bigger than them.
right,
Now, do you got the courage to go back to that life, or what will you do to stay here?
right.
Most of us is lost between that funny name and real reality. Me, my first hit was All My Life I've Been Poor. So it was already knowing what I was looking at. And then, having these cats around me was a little different. I was in a different situation. I didn't think I would get enough money. And I thought they had it all, so I was waiting to see what was going on. And then I realized, oh, hell, I'm going back to the house. I done figured it out.
Wow.
I'm from Kentucky. I don't, my favorite color is the Wildcats.
Yeah.
I love LA. I love to visit and all. But I realized, shit, $20 for 5,000 people is 100 racks all day
Yeah.
long. And I ain't got to do this bullshit for it. And you done already made, you see what I'm saying? I got 3 over there
Yeah.
at the jukebox. So it's like being Paul Pierce of the Celtics. And if rap was basketball, I was like, huh.
Yeah.
And just by the people I know, I never got to give you my music. You heard me in a group. You heard one hook. You heard one this or that. So now
Right.
that you're hearing my music and now I own it all. And now that the rights are back into Nappy Root's hands and things,
Mhm.
now it's time for me and Skinny to sit down and figure this out. What's mine? If you want
Yeah.
more, if not, we're gonna figure out what's mine anyway. And
Yeah.
now I'm able enough to now my music is cannabis as it was before Nappy Root. I was a weed man before. Now I'm a cannabis man with
Yeah.
license.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's got to be amazing, man.